Hello, today I thought I would go over our school plans for the coming school year. I hope to start full-fledged school here in maybe about 3 weeks. I still need to get a science and I still need to get a Bible, but I have everything else all ready to go. So let's look through what I'm going to do. All right, so for the little two, I am actually going to do kindergarten, and even though they are not the same age, I'm just going to go ahead and start them out together. I think they are pretty close to being on the same level, so it should work okay. But if the younger one can't keep up with my true kindergartner, then that's okay. We can slow her down and I will just pick her back up again next year. So we'll just start out and see how well it goes. But for them, I'm going to be using master books. So we're going to do master books math, and this is the kindergarten. And then their kindergarten book, Simple K. And this book just kind of has a little bit of everything. It's kindergarten. So, there's some poems, there's some writing, there's some, what kind of weather are they dressed for? Just, real simple overview of everything, what you would think when you think kindergarten. So that is the little two. Then for anything extra, they'll probably just sit in with us because they always are kind of just sitting in with us anyway, so Bible and science and history, they'll just kind of be in there. And then next year, I think I will probably have a curriculum that's either, if I'm not doing one that's for all ages, I'll probably do one that's more age specific for them. But I'm not even thinking about next year right now. I'm still focused on this one. So that's just what we're doing for now. All right, now for my 5th grader, we are also doing master books. And I just got him the 5th grade language arts book. And we loved this last year, so we are just gonna stick with it again this year. So that's his English, language arts, however you wanna call it. For math, I got him the math grade 6, and he is ready to do that. I really debated on doing grade 7, but I decided I wanted to go ahead and keep him in the grade 6 and make sure he has that strong foundation before moving on to 7, which I believe was like doing algebra. So another year of elementary math before he moved to middle school. Then I got him a writing book. And this is new. I've not done anything like this before, but he struggles with wanting to write. So I was really hoping this would help encourage and build on our writing skills. I thought it was kind of nice because it'll have, so here, let's see, lesson 2. All right, so here's kind of what it looks like. And it just says here, lesson 2 is, first, place several objects on a table. You might use such items as a pen, a pencil, a penny, a book, or a ruler. 2, write down the names of the objects. So then, he writes the names of the objects here. 3, think of sentences in which you list the objects. You might think, there is a pen, there is a pencil, there is a penny. And so it just keeps giving steps and walking through kind of how to think to write it out. And I think that'll be really useful for him because he has plenty to say, but then when he goes to write, he really struggles with how do I get my words onto the paper? So I'm hoping this will be kind of a nice workbook to go through and strengthen his writing skills, because I would really like him to start doing some book reports and other papers, but you can't really do those until you have writing down pretty well. So we're gonna keep working on the writing, and hopefully next year we can do some good book reports. All right, so this is for all of them basically, but I have a book for my 5th grader and my 3rd grader, and it is gonna be our history. And I'm really excited to do this. It's American history, and this is, let me open up some pages here for you. So that's one, let's see. I think there's some more fun looking pages in here too. Yeah, here's some. But we have been doing Story of the World, and I love Story of the World, but it starts in old world civilization and then it moves chronologically through time. And I've kind of felt like my third grader, especially, my fourth grader loves American history, so he kind of goes out and learns that stuff all on his own. But my third grader really doesn't know much about American history, and he definitely could use some sharpening in the area. So I'm excited for us to do this together as a family this year. And yeah, just learn some more. And American history is not actually my strong suit either. I love history, but I've always been really big into ancient civilization. So that is kind of where the majority of my historical knowledge is like before America existed. So, or before the USA existed. America's always been here, but you know what I mean. So that's what we're doing for history. Okay, third grade. We are doing our language arts with master books for third grade. Again, we just really liked last year, so we are gonna just keep doing it. When you find something that works, keep with it, right? And then she's gonna do level 4 math for master books as well. Now you might notice that both of them are a grade higher in math in master books than they were in English or language arts. Language arts is their true grade, and then math is one up because my son is actually just kind of gifted in math, and so he actually could probably be even further advanced, but I'm trying not to push him too far, too fast, because I want to make sure he has a good understanding of the basics as well. So he is just truly a little bit advanced. My daughter, she's a very bright child, but I wouldn't say she's advanced. She just came from doing ABECA, and she did ABECA math for she did it for K4, kindergarten, and first grade. So yeah, 3 years. So 3 years of doing ABECA math, I feel like just kind of put her more at this grade level in master books. And I think master books is great. I love the way they do their math. But if you're coming from ABECA, you might want to look at bumping up a grade, because ABECA tends to throw a lot at you in those early years, and then they spend a lot of review time, I guess you could say. You kind of get to the same point at the end, but it's just the way the different curriculums present it falls differently. So that's why they're both ahead in their math, is just from kind of where we came. And you know, that's the great thing about homeschooling, is you can look at each curriculum and kind of figure out where your child fits and then go with that. And it's not so much about what grade they're in, it's more about what is their ability and what do they need to work on, and you can tailor it specifically to them. So that is everything I have right now. Like I said, I still need to get science. We've been doing Apologia, and we finished up botany, and we really liked that, but we kind of did that through the summer, so we just finished that. So I kind of need to look into what we're going to do next. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with Apologia, so I just kind of need to get on and get it ordered. I really just need to look at that and see what they have that we haven't done and pick something. And then Bible. I also use Apologia, and they did, what was the name of the book? Who Am I? Is that the one we just finished? We also just finished that, and so I will stick with that series. It was like, Who is God? Who am I? I think the next one is Who is My Neighbor? I think that might be the next book. So I'm just gonna get the next one in that series. And like I said, I believe it's the Who is My Neighbor. So I just still need to get on and get those ordered. The time has just gotten away from me, and I can't believe it is already almost the end of July. So I just need to get those ordered so I can get on those as well. But I don't worry so much about always doing things. We kind of just school here and there. I don't have we do have kind of an official start date, but it's not like we only do school from these days to these days, from these times to these times. I kind of sprinkle it in all over the place. So, you know, sometimes Bible might start. We've been going all summer for Bible and science. So, you know, if we take a few weeks off of those while we start these others, it's not a big deal, because we haven't been doing these others all summer. So you know how that goes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video or more homeschool videos, be sure to subscribe. I also do videos about homemaking and just life as a mom and a mom of 4 kids. So yeah, I mean, if you find any of that interesting or relatable, be sure to subscribe and stick around and see what else there is. And I also have another channel that I put all of my Disney videos on. So if you're interested in any Disney videos I do, or if you're someone that's been with me for a while and you liked my Disney videos, be sure to check out that channel. I'll try and link it here and down below, because I will now be putting all Disney videos over there. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.